guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Gracie and it's my birthday! By the time you guys are seeing this, I will already be 21, but until then, I want to give you a list of 21 things I learned before I turned 21. These things are very near and dear to my heart. I will try and keep them as short as possible. I have a list on my phone. I could probably spit 21 off the top of my head right now. Over the past couple weeks, I've been curating a perfect list and keeping it here on my phone, which, by the way, I just put the cutest Casetify case on this phone ever for, you know, turning 21. This blonde girl holding a glass of champagne. I actually just got a ton of cute cases in the mail. You guys know I only love and use Casetify cases. They're military grade drop proof protection and they have a coating on them that gets rid of 99.9% of bacteria. I could go on and on about how much I love Casetify cases. Do you guys want to see my order really quick? I think you do. Okay, so here's a better look of the one that is on my phone. Isn't that so cute? And I chose the pink color to have it on, and then here are two other ones that I picked, the like dripping black glitter and also this one that's like passport stamps. So Casetify's cases are obviously slim and protective. You can drop them from up to 6.6 feet. That's literally way taller than I am, so that's why I always know my phone is good and protective. As you can see, they come in a ton of fun designs, so you can pick your favorite color or print, and they let you have the best of both worlds. I call it, like I always say, protection with personality. And they're partially made of recycled plastic, so you can feel good about your phone looking great. I absolutely love these Casetify cases. And you guys always know you can go to casetify.com/Gracie O'Connor for 20% off your Casetify cases. I have gotten everyone hooked on these cases, especially because everyone who knows me knows that I can just be clumsy and drop my phone all the time. And with the military grade drop proof protection, I am totally safe. So without further ado, let's get into 21 things that I've learned before I turned 21. Most of these are in no particular order, although they are all meaningful, which is why they can be in no particular order. Number one, it's okay to be different. I hope this is pretty self-explanatory, but I think I've always been different and I've always been okay with it. It's okay because if everyone was the same, life would be boring, and I truly mean that. Don't let anybody make you feel bad or weird for being different. Be you. It's so fun. Number two, and this is a question I get all the time, but I think happiness is a mindset. It's just something you've got to think yourself into and be in a headspace to be happy even when life is rough. Just knowing that there is a rainbow coming at the end of the storm has seriously changed my entire life, and I mean it. And I will continue to have that mindset of happiness forever. Number three, a glass half full is always better than a glass half empty. This kind of goes along with the last one, but if you start thinking about life, that everything sucks and that everything is just like the worst thing that's ever happened to you, and you constantly find and pick out all the bad things, you're never gonna see the good just as good as it actually is. I always try to see the good in every situation and be able to point it out even in other people's lives. Like, hey, this might be going on and this is horrible and you should like moan and gripe at this. You are totally validated in your feelings for that. But look on the other side, or look how somebody else might see it, or things like that. Even if sometimes it's wishful thinking, it still just gets you in a better, happier, more positive mindset. And that's just good for you. It's good for your body. It's good for your vibes. It's great. Number four, and this is something I wish I would have learned sooner, is that the only person standing in your way is you. And this might be some Pinterest quote that you see and you're like, yeah, okay. But really, truly, you limit yourself in so many ways by telling yourself that you can't do things, or, you know, you can't commit time or do things. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You could do anything that you put your mind to. You just gotta like block everyone else out and stop limiting yourself and just go for it and go do it. Number five is something I really truly tried to stick to coming into college, is not letting the opinions of others run your world. Like, really, truly, like I've been saying, you are you. And just because you're like, oh, what will they think? Or what if they see me do this? I mean, could you imagine the first time I was walking on the quad trying to vlog, being like, everyone's gonna judge me, like all of these things. I'm like, no, I don't care what anybody else thinks. If it's something I love and something I think is truly right and I want to do it, I'm gonna do it, because usually those things are not bad things. They're fun things. Especially when reacting to people. Hurt people hurt people. So when you get a hate comment, a hate DM, you just gotta show kindness to everyone. Or sometimes you do need to stand your ground, but still on a kinder note. I mean, there's definitely some times where I've rewritten some comments and rewritten some messages out to people who are just so rude and so mean. But then you gotta think, like, where are they coming from? Like, why are they being that mean? Usually people aren't just mean for fun, especially when the words can be probably the worst. Something's going on in their life and you just honestly have to treat them with kindness, and it hurts a little bit because you're like, oh, I just want to set them straight. But honestly, I promise you, it is so much more rewarding to see them see you respond with kindness, and it could maybe even just change their day. This next one you probably all know that I live by: life's short and the world's wide. Go travel, go see things. I wish I would have started, like, I guess maybe asking my parents to travel earlier, save up money earlier. My first time really truly out of North America was on my senior trip, and from then I've just kind of gone wherever. Moved to Belgium after my freshman year as an au pair. There are so many ways to do it where I literally got paid to go live in another country, and it was incredible and life-changing. And there's so much more outside of the United States or outside of wherever you're from that you should just go see. So go travel the world. There are ways to do it. It's not just rich people who travel the world. You can make money and do so many different things. It's worth looking into. It's incredible. I cannot wait, of course, until this pandemic has ended and we're really able to travel freely again. It will be the first thing I do when the pandemic ends. Number 8, you are not too old to go home and see your mom, ever. Also, she has the best advice ever, so just always call. I used to think whenever my sister would come home from college a lot, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you're in college, like, you should get out of here, like, go away from mom, like, why are you coming home? And honestly, now I'm like, mom, I want to come home. You know, you're never too old to just want to go and see your mom and take her advice. Trust me, she's got some good advice. I just know it. If you don't have the best relationship with your mom or any of your parents, find that mentor, find somebody that you really trust, and just run to them when you need things, when you need advice, when you need comfort. Anybody who acts as that motherly figure to you, this applies to that as well. Number 9, I need to take this advice myself. I know that I've learned it, but sometimes I'm not the best at applying it, is to take a break from things. Don't overwork yourself. Try not to burn out if you can avoid it. I have been overworked, honestly, for the past couple of months, and I've decided next weekend, I'm not touching social media, I'm not touching anything, I'm not gonna work on anything, and I'm gonna take some time for myself. So I've learned it, I'm going to be applying it. Can't necessarily apply it right around this time. It's been a very busy 2 weeks for me, but take some time for yourself. Don't be afraid to take a break. Like, you deserve a break, you earn a break. Nobody can like take a break away from you, and use the break wisely. This is number 10 for me. Physical activity is the only thing that has kept me sane. It is good for you. It is good for your mental health, for your well-being. It doesn't mean that you need to go out and run 5 miles every day, but a little bit of exercise and movement, especially a couple times a week, getting up, getting some steps in, is so important. And I've learned that in college. I'm like, man, I need to get out of this weird headspace. I need to get out of my dorm with COVID and everything, even with my apartment. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go walk to Starbucks. I'm gonna go walk to campus and walk to my sorority house because I just gotta get out of here and get my body moving. So important. The next one is your relationship with Jesus is the most important thing in the entire world. If you're not religious, you might not understand, but I am a Christian, and I do believe that it is so important to stay connected to him, to tell him everything, and it really truly has transformed, again, my mindset. I think that that's where the positivity comes from. It's the joy of the Lord. It's the fact that I know that no matter what, I'm a child of God and I will be going to heaven someday, and I can't wait. I'm smiling saying that, which is terrible, but you know what? It is so important to invest in that because I believe it's a relationship, not a religion. And you find so many amazing people through church, small groups, all kinds of things. Get connected, stay close to Jesus. It has been so vital these past couple years of my life. Number 12, it's okay to ask for help. I'm literally the worst person ever to ask for help. I hate burdening people with other things, especially when I'm like, can you take my picture? That's a stupid example, but it's okay to ask for help when you're stuck on something, when you can't think of anything, when you need advice. It is okay. People like want to be there to help you, and if they don't want to be there to help you, they're probably not the best people to have around, you know? And I would do anything for my friends, and I know that they would do anything for me. Just sometimes I'm scared to ask. So it's okay to ask for help. Professors, friends, mentors, parents, people genuinely want to help. Let them help you. This is another one of those ones that I've learned and I'm still working on applying. If you want to say yes, say yes. If you want to say no, say no. Don't feel like you have to say yes to something just because you're like, oh, I have to do it, or I have to go with them. Like, say no. Say like, oh no, I've got something going on, or no, I'd rather stay home and watch Netflix, or no, there are so many things on my plate right now, I can't possibly take something extra onto it. It's okay. People will understand. It's not the end of the world. A lot of people will make you think it's the end of the world, or you'll think in your head, it's gonna be the end of the world, but it really is not. You can say no to things, but you can also say yes to things. If you wanna say yes, say yes. If you wanna say no, say no. I laugh at myself for this one. You cannot please everyone. You can't. Literally, not every single person is gonna like you, and I struggle with this a lot, and I know that not everyone's gonna like me, yet I still sometimes try. I'm like, but why not? Like, you're just probably not everyone's cup of tea. Like, I was told once, freshman year, like, friendship broken up with because I was too happy and too positive. Truly. So I'm like, okay, not everyone's gonna like me, not everyone's gonna want to be my friend, but it's gonna be okay. It might not seem like it, but you can't please everyone, and you can't like take everyone's stuff into account when you're trying to do things. Like, you just gotta do you, you gotta be yourself, your people will come around, and for the most part, if you're a likable person, you're going to have a lot of those people who like you. And if not, you work on it, or you don't care. You know what I mean? Not everybody is gonna like you, and that is okay. It's fun to be single. I believe this, and I know that there's such like a stigma about dating and dating culture, that kind of stuff, but there are so many things that you can do when you're single. Like, first of all, I just think of Valentine's Day, comes straight to my head. But I've had so much freedom to do things in the past year. I mean, okay, I've been single for a lot longer than that, but I just think of the past year when I've had like potential relationships, maybe with people, and then if things don't work out or whatever. But you know what? I've accomplished so much in the past year where I'm like, this is why. I've had time for myself. I've had time for me. I'm still working on me. Like, I don't need anyone else. So it's fun to be single. If you don't want to be single, hey, congratulations. Like, I'm so happy for you too. But don't let anybody make you think that you have to have somebody, because you really don't. At least right now. Another thing that kind of ties into some other ones, but it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to want to be by yourself and to spend some alone time. And like, there are times where I'd drive to Birmingham by myself. I'd go get my nails done by myself and go shop at Trader Joe's by myself and come back and be like, oh, I feel refreshed. Like, I can be by myself. I can go do things by myself. You don't have to be around people all the time. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You won't miss out. I have a lot of FOMO about things like that, but you won't miss out, and you'll have so much fun by yourself, truly. Going along with that, it's okay to be by yourself. You need to make time for yourself, and not just like self-care, which is very, very important, but your passions, the things that you want to do with your life. I think I also put down here what you love to do. Okay, so for me, it's vlogging and YouTubing. You know, I'm missing out on, you know, going out to pizza tonight to be filming this, but that's okay, because I'm very excited to be doing this. This is what I love. I love making videos. I love being a YouTuber, and I'm gonna make time whenever and wherever I can to do this and to do what I'm passionate about. Maybe yours is sewing. Maybe yours is video editing or photography, or I mean XYZ underwater basket weaving, you name it. Make time to do what you love and to work on it, because that's how you get better. It's okay to change your mind on things. It's okay to change your beliefs, or just to be open about things, to try new things, to have new experiences and new conversations, even those hard conversations with people who have completely opposite beliefs or thoughts or opinions on something that you do. That's what grows you as a person. It's being able to have those tough conversations and knowing where you stand, but also being able to accept, like, hey, maybe you are right. Those things, listen, it's such a big part of growing up and doing life, and it's really important that you don't keep a closed mind on anything. That even goes to like food. Try new foods, new opinions, new beliefs, research, find out for yourself like what you really do think about a certain topic. It could be anything from like climate change to the best color of a dress on a skin color. I don't know. I mean, really, truly, the possibilities are endless, but just be open-minded. In addition to that, get out of your comfort zone and do things that scare you. For me, I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie, so within the past year, I've done a lot of crazy things like bungee jump off a world record breaking bridge, skydiving, you know, playing with elephants. I don't know if that's actually scary, but some of those things I was like, okay, I'm so excited to do, but also like, you know, a little nervous. And it was so fun to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, I think semester at sea personally for me was a big big eye-opening on things that I was maybe not so comfortable with or scared to do, and it was so fun to actually do them and to experience things. And I felt like I was like, man, I'm living because I am just doing things that scare me so much. I think also like cooking my own meat on the streets of Vietnam, maybe not the best thing. We all kind of got sick after that, but still that scared me so much because I was like, I'm gonna do it wrong, whatever, but just do it and have fun. Don't take yourself too seriously and just do things that scare you. I think what's crazy is that turning 21, it's kind of like that last age really where anything now is possible, I guess. Like, you know, I'm a full grown adult, can buy alcohol kind of a thing, which is absolutely crazy. So what I've learned in those past 21 years is just like, don't take yourself too seriously. I look back at so many missed opportunities or missed fun times because I was, again, a culmination, so worried about what other people thought of me, and I don't know, just worried about things. But don't be. Honestly, like, I look back and I'm like, dang, I should have done that. Dang, I should have said that. Dang, I should have, you know, done whatever. Obviously, no regrets on anything as well, but just go do it. Go have fun, be fun. Don't take yourself too seriously. Also, I don't recommend doing anything dangerous. That's not what this is about. And my last one, be a go-getter. This is obviously my coined term, but I truly mean it, and it's something I've grown into a lot in the past, wow, like 3 years. It's just to go after it. Don't let anybody stand in your way and just go do it. I mean, this kind of all is a culmination of the last 20 things that I have learned, is that life is short, the world is wide, like I said, but also you have these passions and these things that you are meant to do, so just go and do them. Don't let anybody tell you no. It's you, it's your own person. Like, really, truly, nobody else can control you like that. So you should just go out, be a go-getter, go after what you want. You want to be an influencer? Wake up and pretend that you're an influencer until you actually are one. Act as one. Put like a schedule, a job, like whatever it is that you want to do, just go for it. Be a go-getter. Go do it. I really, truly believe that so much. That's it. The 21 things I learned before I was 21. Does it all have a central point of happiness, positivity, and go-getting? Probably, but those are 3 things that I stand for and believe in and have truly, like I said, this whole video completely changed my life. If you don't already follow me on Instagram and you want to wish me a happy birthday, you can. February 26th, and I will be 21. I am so excited. I love my birthday, guys. Like, it's, you know, the best day. It's the day that's all about you. So happy birthday to me. Here's the tips for you. I love you all so much. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe down below, and I will see you soon. Bye.